So who doesn't like free money, right? Especially during the holiday season, Christmas time, all the gifts we're buying, right? So if you guys want some free money, check out that Moomoo link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 free stocks. Fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more free stocks. And guys, overall, for now, your uninvested cash on the platform will earn up to 8.1% APY. So if you guys, you want some free money, you want to help out the channel and kind of mitigate your losses there with all the gifts you bought, check out that link down below from Moomoo. Cheers, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and let's get into it. We're going to break down Nvidia stock in this video, go over the charts, what I'm looking to do, and how we're looking right now as we're heading closer and closer to the end of the year. So, guys, we're up right now, up around 3% on Nvidia stock, looking pretty good, trading at $139 per share, and we've been uptrending all day. It's currently about 1:45 East Coast time, slowly wrapping up the day here, and we've been moving all day. The stock in the pre-market was at $134 a share, and by open, we were at, 136. We hit a nice big move at open to 138, and we've been making higher highs, higher lows since, with the most recent high being $139 per share. So Nvidia is definitely moving in the right direction right now on the intraday and on the 5-day, as we're taking out the highs now from the previous trading day, Friday here, Thursday, Wednesday. We're breaking out of those highs. And on the 30-minute chart, you guys can see now we're actually pushing to a fresh, almost 10-day high. Last time we hit almost $140 a share was on the 13th of December. Now it's the 23rd of December. So we're about to test this level of resistance, which, guys, we got to get out of there. 139, 140. This level in the short term needs to break. I'm going to set my alert now at $140 per share. Mark is at or above. Let me create that alert. Boom. And if we're able to get out of there, guys, man, this thing could start moving again, which, it's been beaten down. We hit $126 on Friday. Now we're pushing 140. Momentum is clearly turning in the Bulls' favor right now, but we got to get out of 140. If that level breaks, guys, in the short term, 147 is where we could go. 146, 147, which was the high from earlier in December. And from the middle end of November, we hit about 147. So this gap could fill right here. If I show you guys, boom, we might be able to fill that gap from 140 up to 147. And you guys remember that inverse head and shoulder, or not the inverse, the regular head and shoulders that we talked about. Let me actually zoom in here and show you guys what's going on a bit. So that's still, I guess, intact, if you will. You could even argue it kind of played out already. I mean, for a head and shoulders to play out, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it doesn't have to go all the way down to where you think it should go. I mean, look, maybe you could argue it should have went to 115 for it to play out perfectly. I mean, we didn't go to 115, but we did get down to about 126. I mean, we got pretty close. Now we're rallying. If we break out of 140 to 143, I think the head and shoulders will be completely out of the window, right? Completely void, if you will. If we're able to break 140 and start pushing a 147 and beyond, like I said. So at this point, guys, it's kind of like the gray area. It's the waiting period for this. Do we get rejected at $140 here on the 4-hour chart, right by the 180 SMA? Do we get rejected there, or do we break out and start ripping mid-high 140s and higher from there? I mean, that's the million-dollar question. Again, that's why we're in the gray area now, the waiting period, whatever you want to call it. And another thing worth looking at, excuse me, guys, is this. Let me get the channel tool out. By the way, guys, hit that like button. Let's get at least 200 likes on this video. Make sure to subscribe as well. I think 75% of you guys watch the content according to my analytics, but you're not subscribed. And that needs to change, man. We're on the way to 50,000 subs ASAP. We're going to hit that point probably in January or February, and I can't do it without you guys. So make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you all as always. And take a look at this channel. I mean, Nvidia is still trading in this downtrending channel on the 4-hour time frame, with resistance being right where we are now, $140 a share, right at the top of the channel. So this is another big reason why we have to break out of 140, 142, and from there, again, mid-high 140s is where we could be going. So my alert is set at $140 on Nvidia, and not to mention, guys, that was the all-time high from back in June, back in July. You guys remember we hit around 138, 140 back about 6 months ago, so that makes it an even bigger resistance right now, guys. And I mean, do you think we have a triangle here on the 4-hour chart even? I mean, now that I'm looking at this, I actually see it pretty clear as day. I mean, this kind of looks like an ascending triangle, does it not, on Nvidia here? I mean, we're making distinct higher lows all year. We just put in another one right here, arguably. You guys see all these higher lows being made. Now we just have to wait for the overall breakout, right? I mean, look, higher low hit at 75, right above my big old head. We hit another one at 90. We hit another one at 100. This one right here is another one, arguably, at about 127. Now we just have to wait for the pop. And if this thing breaks 140, guys, it all comes back to 140. Leg up could be coming, and this could be ripping like no other. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about that, guys. I'm curious. And join the email list, by the way. Every Monday for free, I send out my top 3 stocks to over 2,000 people now. And that's linked down below. Put your first name, your email address, and boom, you're in the email list. And again, it's free. You have no reason not to join it, guys. Again, linked down below. So that's what we're looking like right now, guys, as we're heading closer and closer to the end of the year. And the great thing is here, guys, Nvidia is up 3% in the midst of a pretty, wonky day, if you will, for the stock market. The Russell's down 0.5%. The Dow's down a little bit, but we do have QQQ up almost 0.75%. And the S&P is up 0.5%. So we are seeing some green in QQQ and SPY, not so much in the small caps and the Dow. And we do have Nvidia moving. And I think a lot of other tech stocks are moving. I think Meta's moving. We actually called this one out a couple of videos ago. Meta looks pretty good in this uptrending channel, more towards the bottom of it right now. We could be getting a nice continuation play here on Meta. That's moving right now. We have Alphabet moving as well. Google, GOOG is the ticker, at least the one that I'm watching. Obviously, you have the other class of shares, GOOGL, but either way, it's Google, Alphabet, and this is up to $195 a share, up 1.3% on the day. You can't complain, guys, and let me see what other tech stocks are moving. You have Amazon, you have Netflix, so I mean, it's the day of big tech. I mean, NASDAQ's QQQ's moving, and tech's moving, guys. It's one of those days, and all these charts look pretty good. Amazon looks great on the chart, like I showed you guys. Meta, Google, these all look pretty good. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and snag up your free stocks from Moomoo. Fund your account with at least $100. You get 5 free stocks. Fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more free stocks, and overall your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, again, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.